presentations will have the next presentation presented by extension. The title of the next presentation is Extension of the gvSIG desktop for the publication of maps through standard OGC services. Hello, my name is Sergio, as it has been said, and I'm going to present my final project. I'll start with a short introduction, which is the company I'm working and where I did this project. This is a technological company and is a specialist in applications. This is in geographical information system. This is a company which is associated to the University of La Coruña, and our main development lines in gvSIG are the management SIG, gvSIG, and for the SIG web we use OpenLayers, Geo extension, and GeoServer. For our customers to be able to generate their own photography, we need a connection between the GeoS. I want to see that in the GeoServer, and this is what the extension is going to do, and I'm going to prepare my project well, I was told, we're going to do that. Do you like this? And I said, yes, I like it. And I started. Then they explain, this is a complex project, this is slow. You need a technician in cartography that analyzes data of a territorial database that realizes they generate their maps with the layers, their styles and everything. And then he said, well, now we want to publish you in the web. But immediately that was not possible. So then you had to obtain the knowledge, or then you could contract somebody, and then they should give you the different services, and then you can publish this information. The solution is to automatize the process, integrate all the cases in just one tool, which is doing its cartographic section, and then you can say this layer, which is published in the GeoServer. So the objective of my project was the publication of it, that this could be published from the interface of gvSIG, taking advantage of the functionalities of the gvSIG. That means that if you create a layer, you maintain a style, and without having to do it, you don't have to know what is LSD or LSC. And for the publication extension of the gvSIG 112, which had been previously implemented by José Vicente Gon, which is a partner in the collaborative software. We use it as a reference, and that had been used previously, and with those functionality we decided to start from zero. So this is completely new. Then we get into more detail, and then here well, we have the gvSIG, which will be connected to a GeoServer, reading the data sources. It will publish the GeoServer, and you will be able to see that. and I'm going to focus in the publication extension. Then here we have a small architecture of the gvSIG where we see that the publication extension is going to be processed as any other extension of the gvSIG. It will make use of the interface of the user, and then this is an interface which works as usual. Then the main functionalities are being able to connect to the server. If not, we cannot connect to the server. An extension of publication without being able to be connected to the server is absolutely useless. Then we can make listings of the layers published in the server. We can make lists of the layers existent in the active view of the gvSIG, and then we can cancel layers which are already published in the server. This can be a bit dangerous. We have suffered it because then when you have published all the layers, you erase them, and there is no control. If you say erase it, it erases it, and then you have no information. And fortunately, you can publish them again later. This is even controlled through the style configuration of the style editors of the gvSIG. So there is an automatic creation of the SLD files. So getting more in depth about the publication functionality, it is extracting the necessary information from the gvSIG in order to modify the files, the configuration files of the geo server which are necessary for the publication. We cannot just publish one layer from a data layer, but also from the geo server. So the information related to the workspace is assigned to a layer in the geo server. We have decided that it will be used based on the specific schema in the database which is being used. In this way, if we have published more than one layer, then it will confirm that space, and if not, it will be created. Here we have a layer of roads with a good, bad, or average status, and from this style, from this object caption, we can have a series of things according to the standard, and this will be published in the geo server. This file will be published and will be assigned to the level that has been published, and this is how this is going to work. First of all, we publish the layer, then the style, and finally this style is assigned to the layer that has been previously published. Without publishing the file, the style would not be preserved, and it would be assigned any style by default. This style file cannot, perhaps is not accepted by the geo server. Then it will be accessible, but the style will not be maintained in the publication, and we will have to assign a style to the publication. So now I'm going to speak about some of the extensions included in the menu. Here we have publish, not very original, and here we have the window where we have a combo, and we can publish the different layers, and we have buttons to add this to the server. So we are connected to this server and two lists, one for the layers which are existing in the gvSIG, a list of the layers that we can create, and a list of the layers that exist in the server. We create a new server for that, we have a new window, and we need a connection number in order for us to know to which server are we having access. And the idea is that it can be a grid, a map server, many different things, the URL, the user, and the password. Once we create the right connection, it shows the layers that exist in that GeoServer. We have many layers, and you can erase one layer. You can erase different layers, or you can erase all the layers. But as I mentioned, it can be dangerous sometimes. And then we do the configuration of our map. In this case, is an infrastructures map from my city council, which is Malpica near La Coruña, and it is stating the municipal limits and some specific points like sports plays, like other things. Here we see that we have no layers. We erased all layers, and we have all the layers in the gvSIG. We can publish one single layer. I know if you can see that, but I can tell you the layer that has been published is this layer with a specific style. That means that the GeoServer has accepted the style. If not, I would say the layer has been published with a defect style. Here we see the different layers, which layers have been published. And perhaps you're asking that to yourselves, and if not, I do that for you. What happens if I want to publish a layer which is already published? Then the extension asks, do you want to overwrite this? You say yes. The previous style is erased, and then you can choose. Finally, we see the final result in the GeoServer, all in the workspace PCC. I'm not very original putting names, and we see that PCC means Proyecto Fin de Carrera. And finally, the example is the layers which are loaded, and we see that the style stays. And this is a very short presentation, and I'll go to the conclusions and our work in the future. And the conclusions are that this tool, which has been developed, allows the publication and management of different layers in the GeoServer from the interface of the gvSIG desktop. Layers are published, maintaining the style of display, configuring the gvSIG. It has been centralized in the same tool. And we can publish this in the GeoServer. Advantages, I have been speaking about this continuously, integration of the same tool with functionalities of management and publication of the information, configuration of the styles in a visual way, automatic generation of the SLD files, an important control of the published publication, development as extension of the gvSIG desktop. Another advantage is that this is developed as an extension of the gvSIG desktop. So I don't think I have to explain this. The last advantage, which my tutor during this project, final project prize, or end of course project, told me you have to insist on that. We connected 10 or 12 layers. We were measuring the time, and on average, one layer took 24 minutes with extension 4 minutes. So then 20 minutes is not so important. Nobody is going to die out of it. But if we have to do that with 100 layers, then you see that you can save 2,000 minutes. Then that starts to be really important. Then our work in the future is the ampliation, the extension of the display styles on the gvSIG desktop, which are supported. This includes supporting display styles that use different icons depending on the visualization scale. We can provide support to other implementations of web servers for standard maps, map server or degree WMS, and there are layers that whenever you have a web viewer, a web display, when you are far you want to see one thing, and when you get close you want to see that in a different way, and that provides support to other implementation of standard maps, as I mentioned, map server or degree WM server. There are more web servers. Another thing is to migrate the developed software to gvSIG desktop 2.0. Since I arrived here, everybody is saying you have to put that in desktop 2.0. Desktop 2.0, we will do that as soon as we can. And we have to publish this tool following the directives of the gvSIG Association in such a way that everybody can use it. Thank you very much for listening to this presentation.
Pues muchísimas gracias a ti también.
Thank you to you.
¿Preguntas? Por favor.
Questions? I don't know whether you know the 3GO project associated to gvSIG. It was just to know the relationship because both things could be applications. They are highly complementary one to each other. That allows you to publish gvSIG maps automatically. But I'm not going to ask a question then, because I just wanted to know which is the relationship between them. Well, I don't know it in fact, so I'm very sorry. Anybody else? And 3GO? It only works with map server. And 3GO can generate a complete viewer. This is a display in PHP to generate a complete viewer, and this is a project which, adding to being inside the association, is certified by the government for their administrations. So it has a high stability, which is largely established, and it is being used in many SIGs. So this is a good reference. Okay, so then you should continue with research. Well, as far as I know, I think nobody told you that you have to put this in 2.0. I think that's clear for me now. Thank you.